Want to live rich? There are two systems, the one you know and the one the rich use. Ever wonder why school never taught you on how to live rich and never pay tax or create wealth? Classroom, tax forms, student debt, mortgage, and PAY. Because schools were designed to make you an employee, not a millionaire. You've been sold comfort, not strategy. Convenience, not leverage. Why does it feel like you're working harder but staying broke? Because you were trained to trade time for money, while the rich trade money for time. They build machines that print income while you're clocked in. Rich people study systems. You've been studying distractions. Your paycheck is taxed first. Their wealth is never taxed, not even when they die. They don't earn. They own. They don't get paid. They get appreciated. You're building something, but is it yours? You're building the wrong empire. You build their company, their dreams, their freedom. But who's building yours? Middle class sounds safe, but it's a trap. The rules were never fair, but they're public. Here's how the system keeps you working forever. This is the money rule that keeps you poor. If you follow this rule, you'll stay broke forever. Want the real financial education? It starts right here. Hit the subscribe button. Firstly, it's mindset before millions. You can change all of that, one new belief at a time. Here's a dive into billionaires tax hack no one talks about. This one tax hack made billionaires untouchable. It's not illegal. It's just invisible to you. Wealthy, self-taught investors, real estate moguls, etc. The rich learn different rules, different tools, different games. The game you were never taught in school. You work, get taxed, spend what's left. Do you know the rich don't pay taxes? And when they die, their heirs get everything. You get nothing but bills. Want to live rich? Learn the system, or be owned by it. Here's why the ultra-rich pay less tax than you, and it's 100% legal. The rich don't work for money, they borrow it. Debt is bad, right? Not if you're rich. The rich don't fear debt, they weaponize it. They love debt, here's why. They use debt as income. They don't earn income like you do. Why do you think rich people never sell their investments? Rich people don't sell, they borrow. Because selling triggers taxes, but borrowing does not. They call it the buy, borrow, die strategy. The three-word loophole costing you billions. Imagine owning $100 million in Mutillion stock. Instead of selling it and paying tax, you borrow $5 million tax-free and live off that. They buy assets, borrow against them, die rich, and pay little or nothing in taxes. Banks love it. They love lending to billionaires because they earn interest from it. Billionaires love it too and pay nothing in capital gains. They take out massive loans using stocks as collateral. No sale, no tax. That's how they fund yachts, real estate, startups, without earning a cent. They pass on assets when they die with tax reset for the heirs and zero capital gains. It's not a loophole. It's the system, and you're not in it yet. Why weren't you taught this? This is the code they don't want you to read. A single chart proves this rule lets the rich dodge $150 billion in taxes. They don't break the rules. They understand them. They use their investments as collateral and banks hand them cash tax-free. Why loans? You ask. Because loans aren't income. Therefore, it's not taxable. It means no income tax, no paper trail, no tax headaches. This is the game the wealthy play, and you can play it too. If you're still trading time for money, you're doing it the wrong way. Think like a billionaire, even if you're broke today. This isn't motivation. It's math. Budgeting isn't wealth. Ownership is. They told you to save. They lied. This is why your income feels like it's shrinking. Saving won't make you rich. Here's why. Inflation eats your savings every single year. Banks use your money to earn. If you don't own equity, you're renting your time. Investing is where the freedom is. Invest, own, leverage. Comfort kills growth. Leave the comfort cage, take a financial rebellion. Escape the middle class and build the ownership mindset. Working hard is not the same thing as getting ahead. Working smart changes the game. Change your words. Change your wealth. Skill up for real money rewiring. Inflation, rising costs, stagnant wages. Inflation is a hidden tax. Your money's worth less every day. You're not getting poor. You're getting outpaced. Own your life. If you want to outrun inflation, buy the assets that fight it. Build wealth in your desired economy. Ever wondered why the rich don't worry about retirement? They don't retire, they scale up. Because they never relied on a paycheck. They relied on systems. Build once. Earn forever. Don't plan to retire. Plan to exit. Design your own freedom blueprint. What millionaires teach their kids that you didn't know is that millionaire kids don't get allowances. They get assets. They're taught ownership, leveraged compound interest, not chores. Kid gets dividend check, not toy money. Break the cycle. Teach your kids wealth. Do you know that billionaires' morning routine is different? They check their assets, not their calendar. Because assets don't get tired. They work 24/7. You want a rich life? Start your day like the rich do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, follow, and subscribe, and for more. Disclaimer: this is not a financial advice.